Welcome to this inbox review of the F-15C MSIP-2 of the 173rd Fighter Wing. This is a 72nd scale kit from Academy, and from this box art we can already see what to expect. Over the past years I've acquired 6 or 7 kits of the F-15, and recently I received another one for my birthday in this 75th anniversary Medal of Honor version. What I also got myself recently is this Japanese F-15DJ in an interesting livery. So as you can see, there are plenty of interesting projects coming up in the future, so make sure to subscribe. So far I've only built one F-15, this 1/44th scale Strike Eagle from Revell. You can find a detailed video about this model on my channel. But now let's have a look at what Academy has to offer. We get a good amount of parts, a decal sheet and of course a manual. Here we can already find which paints we will need. Luckily they also provide references to their federal standard colors here. Just a while ago I got myself a bottle of Mod Eagle Grey from Elklad that I might test on this build. The building process kicks off with the cockpit assembly. After that you proceed with the air intakes and wings. Up next you assemble the ejection seat. It looks like there are several different antennas to choose from here. Then you assemble the engine nozzles and continue with the air intakes. And again you can choose between different options. Same here at these intake ramps. Looks like I will need to do some additional research here. Anyways, you continue with the nose and landing gear. And last but not least, the armament, which consists of AMRAAMs, sidewinders and fuel tanks. Finally we mount the canopy, air brake and various smaller parts. On the next page we find the painting and decal guide. This eagle comes in this two-tone camo, which is quite appealing in my opinion. Decal-wise you can choose between 3 different aircraft based in Oregon or Japan. Let's have a look on the decal sheet. As you can see, there are numerous small stencils. Also fairly detailed decals for the instrument panels and decals for the markings on the air-to-air missiles and all the pylons. And over here we find the squadron markings. Nice! Now let's check the quality of the plastic. Beginning with the clear parts, the plastic is crystal clear and there are no seam lines. Then the cockpit top. The design of the airframe seems a bit unusual, but perhaps there are no gaps anyways. On the next sprue we find the armament, consisting of sidewinders and AMRAAMs as well as fuel tanks. Now onto the wing section. The surface detail seems quite nice, featuring crisp panel lines. Here on the stabilizer we can also find some finely molded rivets. While the molding quality seems excellent overall, I do have some concerns regarding potential gaps between the sections due to the design. We will see. And here is one last sprue featuring the fuselage, wheelbase, vertical stabilizers and engine parts. You have 2 options here, the engines with or without the turkey feathers. Both versions appear to be reasonably detailed. Moving on we find some smaller parts for the cockpit and a finely detailed pylon. The stabilizers and here the fuselage with a bit of detailing in the wheelbase. Parts for the landing gear and the ejection seat. Overall the kit seems to be relatively detailed, but I might use some of the extras I have in my stash. First up I got this ejection seat. It's from Quick Boost and made out of resin. The detail here is amazing and probably better than the kit part, but we will see. Additionally I got these masks for the clear parts. The canopy of the F-15 is quite easy to mask, but this was quite cheap and might save me some time. Oh, and it's also designed for Hasegawa kits, but I don't anticipate any significant differences. And last but not least, some photo-etched parts from Eduard. These are already quite rusty, but also cost me less than €3. I'm not sure yet if it will be necessary to use any of these extras, or if the quality of the Academy kit is good enough. I will soon find out, because after the F-22 Raptor, this will be my next project. If you want to see more about the F-15 and all my other models, check out my Facebook and Instagram pages and subscribe to my YouTube channel. That's all for today, thanks for watching and bye!